guys, it's Kem. My name is Kem. In case you're curious, thank you for joining me for the video, and if you're new, then welcome. So today is a very different video. For those of you who are loyal, you probably realize your girl has not been consistent. I used to post every Monday, Friday, like at 1 o'clock, I think. Don't even remember what time I used to post, y'all. But like every Monday and Friday, you were seeing me. Like no matter what, rain or shine, snow or play, what, I was here. And honestly, after I did Kem's 15 days of Curlsmith, that kind of just went like, so, and it's just because of a whole bunch of life things that happened. So while I update you guys on all of my life events, I will be pre-pooing my hair with the Curlsmith Bond Curl Rehab Salve. Yeah, I've already done a video on this, so I can link it, but since I've already done a video, don't need to review it, so I can be talking about something else. And shout out to Scenario. I think I'm gonna call this creator chit chat, even though this is more like a life update. But like when I do like a pre-poo or like a deep condition day or whatever, or styling my hair with products I've already used and I just wanted to hop on camera, I'm gonna call it a creator chit chat. So shout out to Scenario. Ariel, you my girl. Yeah, so we're gonna get into this life update. I'm gonna start by wetting my hair, and then we're gonna, hopefully I can balance this out. You guys seem to like the other video that I posted about the bad brand ambassadorship. I'll link that above. So I decided to do more talking videos because I feel like you guys don't get much of me. You get my hair, but you don't get much of me. So here we are. Also, if you hear a fan, it is hot. It is 90 degrees outside. I have a bunch of windows. You can't see them obviously because I have this, but you can see like how it's like bright right here. Like that's the window shining through. I have a ton of windows in my room and it's hot. The air conditioning right now is not working and it's just a lot. So we're gonna get into it. Let me wet my hair and I'll be right back. All right, y'all, so let's just get into it. I'm gonna try and go like kind of in order of the way things happened. So I'm gonna start a little bit further back. I was gonna start with what happened in December, but I realized Thanksgiving time was rough starting then. So we're going to go back to Thanksgiving. So my family, well, my mom, my dad, and I all caught COVID right before Thanksgiving. Like, I think they caught it like 2 weeks before Thanksgiving and I caught it like a week before Thanksgiving. And we were also in the process of moving from my childhood home. Like I lived there, I'm 26, so I lived there for 25 years. Well, maybe a little bit less than 25 years. But that's like the only like home besides, you know, like my apartments and like my dorm rooms and stuff. But like that's only home, like the only house that I lived in. So I didn't really have the time to process, you know, moving out of there because I was moving with COVID. So like it was just a stressful time. Luckily I signed up for therapy I think the month before that. So that's another update. I am in therapy. I've been in for I think maybe like 8 or 9 months. So that's really been helping me with all the stuff that's been going on. It was like perfect timing, honestly. So yeah, so I had COVID, had to miss my best friend. Well, she's really like my sister. I had to miss my sister's first baby shower. So that was like really, really hard for me. Very upsetting because due to COVID. So there's that. And soon after we got that news, that was right around Christmas time, so you can imagine like it just wasn't the best Christmas this past Christmas. And then early in January I broke up with my boyfriend. It was not easy, but it was something that needed to be done. Like I felt like we were just arguing constantly. It wasn't many, like it just wasn't a lot of good times. Like I know relationships are hard, but it's not supposed to be that hard. Like I felt like every time we talked it was an argument and I just was tired of it. But like there was no like bad blood or anything like that. So like if you were to hit me up today, you know, it wouldn't be like a hostile conversation or anything like that. And we don't talk though. Like we don't like talk on a regular basis or anything like that. But yeah, so I am now officially single, and I have been since January. It was like the first week of January. It is now July 23rd. When you guys see this, it'll probably be July 30th. Well, the 29th or whatever, because I plan to post this next Friday, and it's currently Saturday. So yeah, but I've been single for a while, which I didn't need a long time to process, well, not to process, but to decide like what I was looking for. Like, once again, I'm in therapy, and one of the things that we talk about is like relationships. So I already have my list of non-negotiables and negotiables, and like, so I'm going into this dating game well equipped. I wasn't as equipped when I started dating my boyfriend or my ex. So, you know, now I'm fully equipped. I know exactly what I want, exactly what I don't want, and what I'm not going to tolerate anymore. Because your girl is 26. I can't just be dating for fun anymore. Like, well, I mean, I can be, but you know, I'm trying to find a partner. So, yeah. So I got that list of negotiables and non-negotiables that are keeping me stable. I did get on the dating apps. I was on Tinder, I was on Hinge, I was on Bumble, I was on Black or BLK, however I think they call it Black. But yeah, so I was on all the things. And it got overwhelming because like you get, you know, all these matches and all these people are like trying to meet you, and you're like, crap, like how do I decide who I actually want to meet and who's just kind of here to talk to when I'm bored? So that I kind of go off of like the way the guys like interact with me. So like if they're interesting and they seem fun, then I'm more inclined to, you know, want to go out with them. I'm not rushing into anything by any means. I'm gonna take my time this time, because with my ex, we kind of just hopped into a relationship. Like, I think we might have like been talking for like maybe a month, and I mean that may be good enough for other people, but for me, for what I need now, I need a little bit more time just so I can see how you act in like different situations, so I can be prepared, or, you know, decide if that's what I want or if that's not what I want. I've also been traveling a lot, like not like going to Bali and all that kind of stuff, but I go to North Carolina probably like every month or every other month, just because, you know, y'all know I love North Carolina. So I go visit my friends, Devon and Kayla. They were in one of my vlogs. I don't know if I still have it up. I may have deleted it because I'm not with my boyfriend anymore, but I can't remember. But yeah, so Devon and Kayla, I go visit them. They live in Durham, so we're in like the Durham and Raleigh area, and it's plenty of fun when I go. It's just a nice little escape because, like I mentioned, you know, my parents are separating, so home life is kind of difficult sometimes. So, you know, just having a little breather, just a little escape is really nice. I also took a couple other vacations to go visit friends. I went to go see my sis, Yasmin. She had her baby in February, so I went and saw her in June. So that was really nice. That was my first time seeing her place in Florida. Yeah. So I definitely have been traveling. I'm trying to like travel. And I know I said I'm not trying to rush in anything, which I'm not. But like them vacation reels and YouTube videos, pictures are starting to get to me. Like, sis, like I'm at this point, I'm ready to settle down, but I'm not ready to settle down. I don't know how to explain it. It's like I want a relationship, but I'm not rushing into one. I guess that kind of makes sense. But yeah, so I have been traveling. I want to travel some more. I know I'm going back to Florida in September to see her. But I don't have anything else like set in stone. I'm trying to go. I'm trying to go to a beach. I'm trying to go on somebody's island with somebody's iguana. Like, that's where I want to be right now. I've also picked up a new hobby. So I am starting Monday. Today is Saturday. So on Monday, I got a pair of roller skates and I have been practicing every day for 30 minutes ever since. So today was day 6 and I'm getting so much better. I didn't fall any of those days until today because I was trying to go backwards and that didn't work out too well. I was trying to do too much. So that didn't work out. But I've been doing really well. I've been surprising the heck out of myself. I'm impressed with myself if nobody else is. So y'all might see me on Instagram posting some videos once I actually start to look good when I roller skate. So make sure if you are not, follow me on Instagram at kemkemscurls. I'll put it on the screen and it's always in the description box. Yo, my allergies have been crazy. Eyes watering. I'm not crying, y'all. My eyes are watering. Yeah, I also have been trying to get back on another weight loss journey. Like, I feel like I start to do so well, get to like my sweet spot, and then mess it up. Like, it's always a trip or something else that just kind of comes through and messes up all my progress and I have to start over. So I'm at the start over point again, but roller skating actually burns a lot of calories. So doing that for a half an hour burns about like 300 calories. So that's really been helping. I'm gonna start incorporating, you know, other workouts too, which I've been doing already. Like before I started roller skating, I was doing like workouts. But now I think I'm gonna kind of double up and do roller skating and workouts just to, you know, get my metabolism bumping and jumping a little bit more because the weight gotta come off me. Yes, so also I do know that having PCOS, which I do, I've never said that on my channel, but I do have PCOS. So, you know, very irregular periods and fertility is very questionable. So I looked into it and, you know, there's some things that you can do, like, you know, exercise, eat healthier, things like that, that can help with fertility. And also PCOS is very, very easy to gain weight. So just eating healthy and living a healthier lifestyle is just overall, I mean, obviously better for you, but especially for somebody like me with PCOS. So I'm trying to really stick to being active and not eating as much junk. I'm not doing too well at that right now, but you know, I'm gonna start making grocery lists and go into the grocery store a little bit more frequently. But yeah, so that's what I'm dealing with. Fertility has always been a very sensitive subject for me because I'm actually, you know, I've never taken a test or anything like that to see how fertile I am. But you know, I'm 26. I'm ready to find my husband and I'm ready to have a family. Like, having kids is like very like high on my list of things like of importance to me. So my fertility being questionable is always stressful for me. Like when people ask like, oh, when are you gonna have a baby, like that kind of stuff, like, oh, you know, we're waiting on, or like, oh, we're waiting on grandkids, like stuff like that stresses me out because I'm like, I really don't know if my body will allow that. I mean, now if it doesn't, obviously I'll adopt or do something else because I'm going to have kids one way or another. But yeah, so that's been bothering me. So all those things kind of add up to me not posting, but also like content itself. Like, I get very uninspired because I feel like even though I'm trying new things, I feel like I'm doing the same thing. You guys are seeing a wash day video, you guys are seeing me style my hair, you know, like, and I just felt like there's nothing like new happening. I don't know. So that kind of is just like, like I'm trying to find a way to make myself feel like I'm adding value to you guys and not just throwing more random products at you. So that's something that I'm dealing with. I'm also dealing with imposter syndrome because brands are paying me. I get paid pretty much every month working with different brands, depending on like, you know, how willing I am to work. But I'm getting paid, you know, at least monthly from different brands doing collabs and stuff. But what's a problem for me is like being inspired to create the content, one, and you know, being inspired to start being more active on my platforms. With this algorithm going on, you have to be active. Like, if you're not active, your reels are not going anywhere. Your YouTube videos are not going anywhere. And that's something that I've been struggling with, just like interacting with my girlfriends. I love them, but like spending that time on Instagram sometimes, it gets overwhelming. Like, oh, I have to share this person, I have to share this person, I have to like this, I have to comment, I have to come up with a new comment. You're like, it's just, I know it's supposed to like, I mean, most people get on Instagram for fun, but like as a content creator, I feel like I'm clocking in and I have to put in a certain amount of time, certain amount of hours a week or like daily, just so my content gets pushed. And it's just overwhelming. It's a lot of work. And like I said, I have been traveling a lot, so it's kind of been hard to post as much. I have like 4 vlogs, have not edited any of them. I don't know. I just uninspired. And I feel like an imposter. That imposter syndrome is real. That's another big reason why I don't post, because it's like, why post? Nobody cares. Like, I'm doing something that like I thought I was good at, and like I feel like I'm not good at it anymore. You know, I feel like I don't belong in this space, because if I did, I'd be getting more numbers, blah blah blah. So it's just really stressful for me every time I post. Like now when I post, like I have to turn off my notifications or put my phone on do not disturb. Even though it's a bad thing to do, because apparently you're supposed to, you know, within the first, however long, I think it's like the first, you're supposed to interact with people the 30 minutes before you post and 30 minutes after, whatever the girls say, whatever the content creating girls say. But like for me, it's stressful because like if my reel isn't doing well and I'm seeing like, oh, I got 1 comment in an hour, like, and it's a bot, I'm just, so I started, you know, just kind of responding when I feel capable, because I want to give my all when I'm giving it. Like, y'all, my Instagram is so like inactive, it's ridiculous. I try to make sure I post stuff on my stories just because I see things and I like them, but yeah, it's not the best. So I'm working on just getting back into the swing of, what the heck? I'm just working on getting back into the swing of content creation. This is my first time sitting in front of this backdrop in I cannot tell you how long. Like, I have no idea. I mean, I've recorded, you know, in the shower. I recorded a lot of in the shower videos, a lot of vlogs, and some just like in front of my stash or something, but being right here, it's been a long time. So I decided, you know, kind of bring it back to my roots, because this is a new beginning. Like, I am going to be better. I'm going to come back stronger. I'm going to come back with different ideas, because I can't keep doing the same videos over and over again anymore. So yeah, we're gonna start throwing a little bit of razzle dazzle in, and I'm gonna start by doing like mix match Mondays. By the time you see this, I should have my first mix match Monday, and that's just gonna be me trying 2 random products or 3 random products. I've done 2 of them already for wash days. I may do it for styling products, because it just keeps things more interesting. Like, you know, everybody's trying to find better combinations. Like, you don't always have to say, oh, let me use the Camille Rose shampoo with the Camille Rose deep conditioner, like, you know. So I am just going to start changing things around. And when I pre-poo, if I'm using a pre-poo that I've never used before, I'm gonna be doing a video like this where I talk to you guys. I have a lot of ideas for that too. I'm gonna dig deeper into like the imposter syndrome of feeling uninspired, instead of my other creator chit chat videos. Just like a deeper dive. This is like an overall like what's been going on with me. Like, sis, where you been? Also, my hair has been bothering me. It's nice and shrunk and juicy right now, but like the back of my head has such a different texture that it drives me nuts. And honestly, I haven't really been doing my hair that much either, so because like I don't know. And I'm a wash and go girl. Yes ma'am, I'm now a wash and go girl. Ever since I did that curl days video, I'll link that above, I have like been preferring wash and goes, which I can see in the summertime, you know, like it's easy. Like I can do my hair in the morning and be out by the afternoon, you know, like my hair is dry and we can go. So I'm really enjoying wash and goes. That makes it easy for days when I have dates and stuff too, because I'm like, I want my hair to be fresh and cute, and my curl days gets my hair right in order. So yeah, what else? I've also been plumping up my perfume collection because your girl has enough hair products. My shelf is actually to capacity and I have products that cannot fit on this shelf. So I'm like, I'm a collector. I'm a hoarder. I'm not gonna say hoarder because I do throw things out, but I'm a collector. So since I'm not collecting hair products right now, perfumes are my new thing. I have so many perfumes. So if you guys want a perfume collection video, I can definitely give that to you. And I can give you like my review on them and, you know, tell you when I use them or what I use them for, special occasions. Like I got a date night perfume, I got a date day perfume, I got a work perfume, I got a daily perfume. Just let me know if you guys want to see that kind of stuff, because I'll bring it to you. The last thing is job search. I got my master's over a year ago in supply chain management. I didn't want to start looking for a job until like I moved back to Maryland, and now I want to move either out the house in someplace else in Maryland or to North Carolina. I haven't decided yet. North Carolina will always be there, so I know I'm gonna end up there. It's just right now I don't know what's best for me, so I'm still trying to figure that out. But like getting a job is so hard. Like you go through so many interviews and then you get the sorry, we went with another candidate, or you don't hear, it's radio silence, radio static, whatever it is. It's just like you don't hear anything from anybody ever again. And it's just like, bruh, if you weren't gonna hire me, you could at least tell me that. Don't like keep me here waiting. Like, come on, you know. And then I have a master's in supply chain management, but I don't have a lot of experience within supply chain management, but my experience can be carried over into it. You know, like I use kind of like the same systems. If I didn't use it at work, I've used it at school while I was getting my master's. So I mean, like I have decent experience and decent knowledge. Obviously, if I get a master's in it, I mastered it. Like, come on. With 3.7 GPA or 3.8, something like that. But like, if I can do that, I can figure out your supply chain specialist position. And I feel like people would rather pay somebody less money who has more experience, because me, I'm coming for the bands. I mean, I'm not going to be ridiculous with it. I'm going to look up the job and I'm going to see what the medium pay is, and I'll probably add 2,000 to that. Like, it's not that crazy. So I'm not asking them for a lot at all. But it just seems like nothing is really biting. So I'm gonna have to switch it up. I'm going to study for my Lean Six Sigma Black Belt certification, which would really help me in supply chain management. And hopefully we can speed up this process of getting a job, because I'm trying to get out of here. But yeah, so I think that's all I have for my updates. Stay tuned for Mix Match Mondays and my other creator chit chat videos. But that's all I have for you guys. So let me know how you like this video. I plan to incorporate these more, maybe weekly or bi-weekly. Is bi-weekly every other week, or is bi-weekly twice a week? every other week, either once a week or every other week. I'm gonna be back on my game. I'm gonna be posting. Gonna be back on Instagram, so you know, look out for me. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Yeah, so make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend, tell a cousin to tell a cousin. Follow me on Instagram, link is in the description box. And you can check the description box for some coupon codes as well. And that's all I have for you guys. So I'll see you on the next one. Bye.